15 years in prison, and that's the best case scenario.
Maybe it won't come to this.
What won't come to what?
Nobody knows right now. Nobody knows. No investigation, no charges, and the police don't know anything.
You and I both know that whatever's done in darkness always comes to light. Always. It's just a question of when. Do you want to live like that? Jumping out of your skin every time there's a knock at the door, phone rings. It's the cops, is it not? This is Kristina's best chance. Take it.
I can't, and she'll never go along with it.
Well, honey, with everything that Kristina has been through lately, the fall, losing the baby, Sam, Michael's accident, you wouldn't need to get her permission.
What?
Kristina's in therapy, right? You could have her committed involuntarily.
I can't do that. Oh, no. No. She'd never forgive me.
Oh, I think she would.
On what planet?
On the planet where she understands that it's a far cry between a few months in Ferncliff and 15 to 25 years in Pentonville.
Sonny will never go along with it.
Sonny has had his share of mental health struggles. He was the one who suggested Kristina seek out a therapist in the first place.
Therapy is a far cry from a mental institution.
Sonny also understands the law better than most, and he knows that sometimes you need to think outside the box in order to protect yourself or protect the ones you love.
I can't do this to my family.
You're not doing it to them, Alexis. You're doing it for them. Besides, it sets up Kristina to be in a perfect position for a great defense when the truth comes out. It also sets up Molly to be able to forgive her sister when everything is exposed. But even without those two reasons, Kristina needs help.
She's not.
I know. Listen to me. You yourself went on trial for a murder you did not commit because you disposed of Kristina's gun. There's a pattern here, honey. Kristina gets herself into trouble. You come in, clean it all up. It's not helping. In fact, it's having the opposite effect. It's time to take drastic action. Oh, this is a lot to take in. And you don't have to decide this second. But don't take too long, huh?
Do it. Draw up the papers and have Kristina committed.
On the next General Hospital. What did you find out?
I'm scared there's some truth to it.
This may not be the done deal that you think it is.
Maybe this is the one good thing to come from my dad's accident.
Is somebody pressuring you to come after me?
I may have just handed Michael's children over to Willow and Drew.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. So let's get to it, you guys, man. Last video of the day, and I do apologize because this week was just really weird, guys. I just wasn't able to really get the other videos. I so badly wanted to talk about when Ava had blackmailed Alexis on Wednesday's episode. I really wanted to talk about that. But I couldn't. So we're just going to skip forward to what happened today. So yeah, y'all don't know, like Ava did, try to get that money from Alexis, and Alexis didn't back down on it. So she basically gave Alexis a threat that she will go to Molly by like 9 a.m. the following day. We know it's still the day before because I was looking at everybody's outfits and stuff, including Alexis's. So. And I remember Diane wearing the suit that she wore, that she did not wear that it was like not a new suit. But anyway, so Diane, she consults in Diane, and she wanted to get her advice on what she should do with Kristina. She came out with the truth of what Kristina did, and Diane gave her advice, and oh boy, I feel so 50-50 about this shit because a lot of y'all was mentioning that Kristina belongs at Ferncliff, but For my Team Kristina people, we've been talking about this shit. We think it is not a good idea for Kristina to have to go to Ferncliff. We don't. But I knew she would never go to Pentonville. Like, I just knew she wouldn't serve any time in Pentonville. Like, I didn't even never think that was on the table, which is why I really never even mentioned her going to jail. Because I was like, I didn't see them ever writing that in at all. But I knew the Ferncliff thing was a real possibility, and I didn't really want them to go in that direction. But because they, Alexis wants to handle this legally, and Diane recommends it, that this is the option that they could take, that Kristina has to commit herself so that she doesn't have to spend any time, which would be, I think Diane was saying minimum 15 years, 15, 20 years or something like that. And for attempted murder. So this, see, to me, my whole thing with Kristina is this. They've gone in a different direction with her character, and it's clear as day she's going to be a mob princess, right? If you're going to have her be a mob princess, then she needs to get away with her crimes, right? There's been all types of things on this show that have been covered, including Alexis murdering Kiefer, hiding the gun and everything. Like, stuff that people never even found out about. Hell, Jason and Sonny just killed Selinsky, and there hasn't been a damn, a damn talk about it. But when it comes to Kristina, why everybody gotta fucking know that what Kristina did? Like, this should have been something where just a few people knew. Maybe, obviously, we knew Lucky was gonna know. Ava could know. And then, I don't mind Alexis knowing, but you put Alexis into another position where she has to protect her daughter. I didn't want her to have to do that, because in the future, when she actually becomes a mob princess, Alexis ain't gonna be able to protect her. You know what I mean? Like, she gonna have to do this stuff on her own. And what they need to do, they need to have Kristina in a position where when she tries to commit her crimes, she gets away with them because they're clean. The problem with this was, because this was her first rodeo with this, it wasn't clean at all. So she needs to learn from someone who could clean it up. And obviously, as a mob boss, she should probably have like a hitman anyways, like a Jason, out there in the field doing her work for her. Someone that could clean these clients without them being traced back to Kristina. And I really felt like they should have went in that direction, but maybe, because here's the thing. My Team Kristina people know this. Like, we know Kristina better than the rest of y'all. A lot of y'all think y'all know Kristina. Y'all don't know Kristina. We're Team Kristina because we know Kristina. We know what direction this character's going in. The thing about Kristina is that Kristina is someone who is not going to get help from therapy. It's not going to help her. For those of y'all that keep relying on this, oh man, therapy's going to help Kristina and all this. No, it's not. No, it's not. She got therapy before. A lot of people forget that she had therapy before. It's not going to help her. It did not help her father, right? Her father got bipolar. It didn't help him. He's still out here killing people. You know what I mean? Kristina is just like her damn father, bro. She is never going to change. Forget that shit. She's never going to change. She's never going to change. She's never getting better from this. I think Kiefer did just total permanent damage on her, and I think she just took a lot from her father as far as like biologically, a lot of traits from him. So she's just wrecked, and I think there's a possibility that Avery's gonna end up that way, because look, her damn mother is Ava and her father is Sonny. Avery's gonna grow up to be like Kristina, like for real. I don't think they'll write Donna that way, because Donna is Carly's daughter. I don't think Donna's going to be written that way, but we'll see. We'll see if she's more like a Molly, more closer to Molly. But Molly got a lot of her stuff from her, her parents were smart because they were lawyers. So she got a lot of that book smart from Ric and Alexis. But for me, guys, I don't know. I just really feel like with Kristina, There is no help therapy-wise for her, which is why I think it's pointless for them to go in this direction. But I know they're doing this so that Kristina could get off of the crime. But I'm just like, dog, y'all didn't even have to do this. Y'all could have just wrapped it under the fucking, like y'all do a lot of other things here on the damn show. Y'all could have just swept it up under the rug and never mentioned it again. It didn't have to be mentioned. You know what I mean? But I think there's going to be, you know what though? I think there's going to be a twist in this. Because remember, Ava is involved and Ava's still trying to get this money. So she's not going to quit. Now, I'm not saying Diane wasn't right. Diane was 100% right. The thing I'm talking about from a perspective of just in the way this goes. And now also another thing, I don't want Liz to find out. And a lot of y'all had like a little problem with why us Kristina fans don't want Liz to find out. Why the hell Liz gotta know? Why you want to ruin the relationship that her and Lucky have? Why you want to ruin that? You know, and then it's like, bro, it's not going to help Liz to find out because she's never going to look at Lucky the same. And then the other thing is, so their love is going to never going to be pure. And then the other thing is like, bro, like you just basically kind of killed the whole aura of everything. Liz does not need to know. She did not die. She don't need to fucking know. You know what I mean? She don't need to know. This ain't real life. Like, some of y'all got a real problem of distinguishing a soap and real life. When I talk in terms of GH, I'll talk in terms of the soap. I'm putting myself in a soap world, bro. I'm not putting myself in a real life world. Now, I might add some things because that's what soaps do. Soaps do add things from the real world. But a soap is a fantasy, bro. And I'm talking from a fantasy standpoint that Kristina should get away with this crime completely, not even having to do any time at a damn mental institution. None at all. Because, again, when Kristina is out and she's trying to kill Ava again, what was the point? And see, that's where a lot of us Team Kristina people are going to be coming in. We're going to be like, we told you so. Because when Kristina tries to do this again, we're going to be like, y'all wanted her to go to Ferncliff, though. But she tried to kill Ava again. Y'all just got to understand, she's Sonny's daughter, bro. Like, you got to get over that and just realize she's Sonny's daughter, man. She can't be helped. That's why we're Team Kristina, man. We know this, man. We know Kristina inside and out. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man. Give me your thoughts in the comment section below, man. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. I'm going to see y'all, man. I'll probably do one of the sneak peeks over the weekend, man. But I'll see y'all later, man. Love y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching. Afternoons, like.